Yesterday, the children offered a refreshing drink to Pra Ajahn before going back to their seats properly as they have been trained.
Oh, you can bow it in.น้ำอะไรบ้างน้ำมะตูมจะเอาอะไรน้ำร้อนเหรอครับอ๋อผมจะเอาโกโก้
Regardless of race or wealth, every monk has equal opportunity to achieve enlightenment. The seniority in the Sangha community is determined by the period of time of monkhood. During the afternoon refreshment, the senior monks will be offered refreshment first, followed by the junior monks. Apart from the drinks, Pra Ajahn also provided some chocolate for the boys. Eating after noontime is prohibited for monks and those who practice beyond the 8 precepts, as it is in violation of the Vinaya. However, according to the Vinaya, monks can have butter, oil, honey, and sugarcane juice, which are considered pesacha, or medicine for the body to absorb the minerals. Non-dairy dark chocolate made from cocoa butter is considered medicinal in pesacha, so monks and the 8 precept followers can eat it after noontime. After drinking nampana, the boys tidied up the utensils, a task they had to finish quickly together. Yesterday evening, it was hard at first for the boys to concentrate on the ordination ceremony rehearsal.
Hey guys, listen. Yeah, go there. Go. Happy, go. Walk. Better walk. Over there. Go guys, go.
As the practice continued, the children became more focused, even if there were some struggles.
Aham Pante.
Afterwards, the kids practiced putting on the saffron robes one more time. This time, Pra Ajahn let them put on the robes mostly on their own.
Oh, just a little bit of rolling.
No,
Yeah?
you haven't put it all the way like that. No, that's too small. You have to do it again.
Oh, we have to roll more?
No, you.
Do I have to roll
No.
more?
Look, if you look at the floor, you just look, it's dragging.
Oh,
has to
yeah,
come
I
up.
stepped on it.
Your roll is like here, the back.
I stepped on it, yeah.
My robe is so stiff.
Look at this.
Okay, just do it again then. Do it again.
The evening chanting began peacefully until the bell rang, reminding them to recite the salutation to the triple gem and reflect on the Dhamma, the pathway of peace.
Now let us chant the recollection of the Buddha, a good word of the Blessed One's reputation has spread
follows. He, the blessed one, is indeed the real one.
The children were clearly able to focus on the Dhamma teaching better than before.
May those who are friendly, indifferent, or hostile, may all beings receive the blessings of my life. May they soon attain the threefold bliss and realize the next bliss through the goodness that arises from my practice.
After the prayer ended, the study hall was bathed in tranquility once again. The boys spent some time practicing mindfulness by doing breathing meditation as Pra Ajahn advised earlier. Last night, Luang Ta Anek met all the children to give a sermon and asked them about the preparation for the upcoming ordination ceremony on Sunday.
จบหรือยัง
Okay, Lokta asked whether you finished practicing the ordination.
อีก2 วัน
Lokta said it's only 2 more days.
ก็จะได้เปลี่ยนชีวิตใหม่
And you're gonna be the novice. You'll be life-changing occasions.
เปลี่ยนเพศเข้ามาสู่พระธรรมวินัยทางพุทธศาสนา
So you become entering the order of the novice in the Buddha teachings.
ให้เราทุกคนตั้งใจทำให้มันดีที่สุด
So said that all of you try your best to practice, to follow the instruction.
Luang Ta Anek asked if the children were ready for the ordination and had them recite the Ukasa, or the ordination chant. After practicing, Luang Ta Anek gave the kids some advice and emphasized the purpose of this ordination.
ภาษาความงามทางศาสนาเรียกว่าสำรวมกาย
So the beauty in the Buddha teaching is when you compose, when you restrain. That's called the beauty.
ให้เราเข้าใจเพราะว่าเรานั่งอยู่ที่นี่เป็นจุดศูนย์รวมของสายตาพี่น้องประชาชนหลายๆคนที่กำลังมองดูเราถ้าเราแสดงออกในทางกายไม่เหมาะสมไม่งามอันนั้นน่ะไม่ชอบด้วยศีลธรรมไม่ชอบด้วยพระธรรมวินัยดังนั้นให้มีสติ
We are center of attention, so all the eyes in the world will focus on that day. So we have to be patient.
The boys don't have much time to prepare themselves for the ordination ceremony. From laymen who practice the 8 precepts, the children will become novices who carry on the monastic morals. Throughout the first week of Learn, the 12 boys have experienced new things together with the Dhamma and the monastic lifestyles to prepare for the ordination ceremony tomorrow. This morning, Pra Ajahn and the children gathered at the study hall for the morning chant as usual. In addition to saluting the triple gem, the morning chant grants many other merits too. It elevates wisdom, instills morals in their hearts, and brings prosperity to their lives and others as well.
May you be happy and live long. Abhivadana Silisa Nichang Buddha Pachayino Chattaro Dhamma Vadanti Ayuvano Sukhang Phalang. For those who are respectful, who always honor the elders, for other qualities which will increase life, beauty, happiness, and strength.
This morning, the boys went for the alms round barefoot for the second time with Pra Ajahn. Apart from being closer to nature, walking barefoot is also advantageous for child development in many aspects. The physical development by boosting the immune system, cognitive development through effective operation of the nervous system, and emotional development by being energetic and joyful. The barefoot walk went much more smoothly for the boys than it did yesterday. Jack, acting like a temple boy with the kids, also followed and observed. This morning, Andrew also gave alms to the monks with other villagers nearby Wat Ba Sangam. The boys assisted and washed Pra Ajahn's feet after the alms round. Afterwards, some of the children volunteered to help laywomen sort out the food that will be offered to Phra Ajahn this morning. The rest of them discussed the Dhamma with Phra Ajahn.
Who can memorize 10 precepts now? Let's see the first one. Who memorized the first one?
ปานาติปาตาเวรมณีสิกขาปะทังสมาธิ
Okay, very good. What is the meaning?
No taking lives.
Not taking life and not harming others. What is the fourth one? The fourth precept? Musawata is good. What is the meaning? Okay, Vincent? No lying. Okay. And the fifth precept, DJ. What is the fifth precept? สุรามีระยะมัชฌัปปมาทฐานา What's the meaning?
No drugs.
No
No
alcohol.
drugs. No drugs. No drinking drugs.
The number 9. What is the number 9?
อุจจาเสนามหาเสนา
Jajnana Masena. What's the meaning of it?
No sleeping on large and soft beds.
Phra Ajahn kindly suggested to them how to keep the 10th precept.
Okay, so what is the last precept? Okay, who can say the last precept? JL.
ปาราชตะปฏิกหานาเว
Okay, what's the meaning of it?
No handling money.
No handing money. Okay, all right. Because it will happen when you are novice and you go for Pintabata, people might want to give the money to you. Okay, so you have to say no. Okay, say the money is not appropriate for monks and novice. Actually, you can help the monk as well. See,
Can nuns
if
get
the
the
monk and
money?
novice go and then people want to offer the money,
You
and
just
then
take it.
you can basically say that I'm the Kappiya, I'm taking care of the monasteries, and then you can receive the money and then put that to the give it to the money monastery donation.
After that, Phra Ajahn let them practice the ordination chant. Many of them are able to recite the chant perfectly.
สามินากตังปุญญังไมหังสาหังสาธุสาธุอนุโมทามิ
After they finished practicing the chant, Phra Ajahn asked them to meditate before reviewing the 10 precepts.
Okay, you can now open your eyes. Now once again, we'll do the 10 precepts again, all together. Brahmacharya Veramani Sikkhapatam Samadhiyami Musawata Veramani Sikkhapatam Samadhiyami.
Before mealtime, the boys prepared the food for the monks. JL led the boys in this morning's offering chant.
อิมานิมะยังพันเต
อิมานิมะยังพันเต
ปทานิสัพพาริวารานิ
ปทานิสัพพาริวารานิ
After they say the chant, the children offer food to Phra Ajahn. Some volunteered to help the masters carry the alms bowl. Phra Ajahn shared the story about the incident in Chiang Rai that is currently in the public eye.
So today, before the monks give the chanting, there's in the news now there's 13 kids stuck in the cave in Chiang Rai for I think 7 days now. So many people try to help. So today, we have been doing a lot of merit. We are practicing, we keeping the precept, we offering the Sanghadana. So this is the merit that we can offer, we can dedicate.
พระอาจารย์ then made them recite the Patithana Katha, the verse for the dedication of merits toward all beings, hoping that the merits and goodness will prevent the 13 lives in Chiang Rai from danger.
May all the ever-living beings, without nature, without end, partake of all the merits from the good deeds I have done.
The rehearsal for the ordination chant and the 10 precepts reminded the boys of the status of change, which will be an important lesson for their lives. From this moment on, they will need patience and effort in learning the Dhamma. After the mealtime, the children hurried to wash their eating utensils. They also separated the waste. This morning, the children hardly needed any help from the preceptors like before. After they finished, many of them volunteered to clean the alms bowl for Pra Ajahn. Putting the alms bowls in the shoulder strap containers was still difficult for the boys. They still needed Pra Ajahn's assistance. Afterward, Pra Ajahn talked with the boys about the atmosphere of the ceremony tomorrow.
What if your parents meet you tomorrow and you cry in front of them? How would they feel?
Sad.
Yeah. They
Feel bad for you.
yeah, they're so concerned about you for this
but
week.
If you cry because you meet them, they will be happy.
Because you miss them. Because you
yeah.
miss them.
Yeah.
In the picture storytelling session, Pra Ajahn showed the boys some photos of monastic life, which Pra Ajahn took himself, and he shared stories behind the photos.
When you stay at the cave here, Ajahn, me, I stay here for 6 months.
Huh?
Yes.
I thought you said you can only stay for 15 days.
No, this one, because this one is a branch monastery. It's the monastery, not going out to Tudong.
Pra Ajahn Ton kindly explained the advantages of a walking meditation to the children.
So you have to learn to do walking meditation, not talking. When you walk, like I remember I teach you what to say when you walk. You may I be well, may I be wise, may I be peace.
There is a story behind this eager meditator at sunset.
The life of the monk and novice is like the heaven. If you practice, if you not practice, the life of the novice are really boring.
No,
But if you practice, this is like the heaven, very peaceful. The heart's very peaceful and very happy.
I feel like
Did you use Photoshop?
No Photoshop.
One of the pictures that caught the children's attention the most is the picture of novices taking a rowboat for the alms round.
We have to go across the river for Pintapata.
It's the old way.
And when we come back to our monastery, then people see us very wet, and then we tell them what happened. So that they buy this boat for us, a bigger one.
At the end of the activity, Pra Ajahn reminded them about becoming novices tomorrow.
Okay, so today your last day that you become the Pakhao, right? And then after that you will be the novice. Okay, so you be the last time that you can basically bow to your parents. If you are a novice, then you're not supposed to bow to your parents anymore. Actually, there will be the opposite. The parents will bow to you. This is called the symbol of the Arahant, the fully enlightened one.
Pra Ajahn also asked the kids to do a self-reflection.
Right now, how many precepts do you have? Huh? You have 8, right? Do you complete all the 8 precepts?
Yeah.
Have you break any precept?
I killed
Vincent?
an animal.
Which one?
Animal.
Which number? You kill something?
Yeah,
Oh.
I killed something. Number 1.
Okay. How many break the first precept?
I killed more than 2 ants. What is
Oh.
the first Because I didn't even know I was stepping on them.
Okay. Well, the precept you have to intentionally kill it. If you accidentally somehow you doesn't know and somehow you step on it without knowing that not breaking the precept.
Pra Ajahn reminded them to behave after they became novices.
Okay, so now when you are a novice, you will learn a lot of things, okay, and you will have to be training under the rules, and then you'll be much more strict, okay. Not only the 10 precepts that you have to learn, that's also the Sekhiya Vata, the minor rule, the etiquette of being a monk.
Sekhiya-vata, or the rules for training, is a part of the Vinaya, or the Sangha Code of Etiquette, which contains 227 precepts. The code reminds monks to behave when in the layman community, so that people can develop faith in Buddhism. Pra Ajahn kindly reminded the boys how to hold the alms bowls properly.
Oh, not that. You have to be one shoulder, okay. This one, this shoulder. Don't just a shoulder. Okay.
The alms bowl is part of the Atiparikara, or the 8 requisites for Buddhist monks. Ata means 8, and parikara means utensils for monks.
So this is called the barikan. Yeah. The 8 of those. The first thing is the bowl, okay. And what else? You see this thing here? 3 ropes. 3 ropes. This is the ropes and the belt. Okay. And this, who know what it is?
It's for putting water in.
For what?
Drinking.
Drinking is a filter, water filter. Now this is
we don't have to do
the
the
razor
thing.
for shaving
I got
hair.
it.
So you put the bread in and you can shave hair with this. And the needle and the thread to patch your ropes in case you're walking and then you got cut or you got some rip your rope ripped, so you have to learn how to sew it. In Thai it's called ผ้าสี่เหล็ก3น้ำหนึ่ง.
Many children took notes of what Pra Ajahn taught. Before the activity ended, Pra Ajahn demonstrated and explained the benefits of alms bowls.
and this is very useful. The bowl lid is used for many purpose. You can go and you can get the water from the stream to use it. And also when it gets rain, you can put everything in the bowl. Okay, like you can put everything in the bowl, and then it will keep safe from the rain.
Why do we have to put it on the stand? Why can't we just put it down?
Oh, because if you don't have a stand, then it's not stable. It will. And then in the old day, the bowl is very brittle. Sometimes they make of clay. It can crack very easy. So if you put it not be careful, the bowl can crack easily.
Then Pra Ajahn told the kids to practice putting on the saffron robes one more time. Now some of the boys could put on the saffron robes by themselves, although not so smoothly. Some still needed Pra Ajah's assistance. Throughout the week of Learn, these 12 boys with perseverance have practiced many things. The result of their effort will be clearly manifested during the ordination ceremony tomorrow. This afternoon, the children learned how to craft candles, the major part of the Candle Festival, which will take place at Ubon Ratchathani on the 27th and 28th of July. This festival is the pride of Ubon Ratchathani and has made the province well known worldwide. Before the activity started, Andrew introduced Father Somkit Son At, the Rain Retreat candle craftsman, to teach the children about candle crafting. Father Somkit is from Si Mueang Mai District, Ubon Ratchathani Province. He is famous for his creative and exquisite Rain Retreat candle. As he preserves and passes on his knowledge to generations, he is nationally honored. He began the session by telling the story about candle offering according to Buddhist folktales, which is the origin of the present Rain Retreat candle.
แล้วก็มีพระสงฆ์สาวกนะครับได้เข้ามาทูลถามพระองค์นะครับว่ามีพระเถระท่านหนึ่งนะครับรูปหนึ่งนะครับเป็นผู้มีปัญญาเฉลียวฉลาดนะครับรู้จักธรรมะรู้จักธรรมะของพระพุทธเจ้าที่ได้ทรงเทศนาโปรดไปหมดนะครับก็เลยบอกว่าทำไมถึงเก่งพระองค์ก็เลยตอบนะครับว่าเป็นเพราะชาติปางก่อนนั้นนะครับพระอนุรุตเถระครับท่านได้ถวายแสงสว่างเป็นทานครับ
And Kun Pa Somkit just told us a story back from the era of the Buddha where there was one really smart monk, right? And another monk said, why is he so clever? And the answer was, in a past life, he made an offering of light. He made an offering of light to the Buddha, and therefore, this life, he was clever. He had wisdom.
Another tale Somkit shared with the children goes back to a time when the Buddha was still alive. Back then, the Monkey King offered a beehive to the Buddha and was so delighted to see him take his offering that he fell out of the tree and died. However, the merit he gained from making the offer allowed him to be reborn in heaven. Therefore, it is believed that those who offer wax candles will have a place in heaven. After telling the kids about candle beliefs, Somkit and the laywomen demonstrated how to make dok pung, a thin candle that looks like flower petals. They dipped a carved raw papaya into liquid wax approximately 3 times, then dipped it in ice-cold water to make it cool and hard, and took it off.
Look at that. Wow.
เห็นไหมดอกพึ่ง
That is just amazing.
The boys tried to make dok pung as instructed. Though the process seems simple, it is not that easy. Somkit and the laywomen took the dok pung that the children made and decorated it on a big candle and let the kids try by themselves. The next step that Father Somkit demonstrated was to make a candle wick by putting wax around a cotton wick.
How do you make it stick to the cotton?
ทำยังไงถึงจะให้ขี้ผึ้งติดกับไฟครับ
คือเราก็หมุนแบบนี้แหละลูก เอามือถูกันสองข้างติดกัน มาลองไหมลูกลองไหมคะ
Then it was the kids' turn to knead the wax. The last activity was making the wax imprints. They all made them with the help of the laywomen. Since the wax is soft, kneading it too hard could easily tear it apart. Some kids had to try many times until they got the designs they wanted. After they got the imprint, Somkit gave them carving tools to decorate. They carved and forged the candles on their own. Before leaving, Somkit wrapped up the essence of this activity to the children.
ที่มาเรียนรู้เรื่องเทียนซึ่งเป็นเอกลักษณ์สำคัญยิ่งของเมืองไทยเรานะครับและที่เราเกี่ยวข้องกับพระพุทธศาสนาก็เทียนนี่เป็นตัวแทนเป็นแสงสว่างแห่งปัญญาถ้ามีแสงสว่างที่ไหนที่นั่นจะปัญญาก็จะเกิดขึ้น
This is absolutely true. Wherever there is light, there is wisdom. And it's a very important part of Thai culture as well. Making these beautiful candles, especially with Kalpansa that's coming up, the Buddhist Lent. This is a representation of the beauty of the Thai language, of the Thai culture, not the Thai language.
Thank you.
Good. I think we need to say thank you to Kun Pa Chawiwan as well. Good.
Before the children went back to drink nampana, Andrew asked each boy about what they wanted to tell their parents and what they expected after the ordination ceremony tomorrow.
You don't have to worry about me because every time I think about you, I would change it and I would try my best in meditating and learning about Buddhism.
Okay, good.
I wanted to learn how the Buddha became special and how when he was born, how is he special? He can meditate for so long and he helps other people really well. I want to learn how he does that
Good.
when he was in his mom's belly.
Great. There you go. Knowledge is power, Trevor.
This afternoon's lesson taught the children about the relation between candles and Buddhism. They learned how to make candles, the exceptional indigenous knowledge which is the pride of Ubon Ratchathani people. The boys had to focus on the activity and tried not to be distracted. They could apply this practice for the rest of their lives.